Hello, hello, beauties. We are, I think, live. This is our first Monday Miracle training and mastermind. And this is going to be our weekly Monday inspiration time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is for all of you in the Facebook Trust Your Healing Gifts community. And I'm so blessed to be able to come to you and make myself this commitment to come and share all this inspiration and wisdom with you every week at 6 p.m. every Monday. And I'm here with you today specifically to share about 4 superpowers or 4 archetypes that I have learned and got to really appreciate within myself. And that's how I support my clients who are yoga teachers, healers, energy workers, visionaries, change makers, light workers. Just like all of you, I know each one of you in this group is here to make a difference, here to bring your gifts more powerfully into the world and shine your light more brightly so that we can together bring change and create ripples of healing on the planet. So here, let's dive into this 4 archetypes or 4 superpowers. And I invite you to, as you're listening, to pay attention to which ones are really strong for you, maybe 1 or 2, and which ones you feel like they can use some strengthening inside of you. And the idea is that we need all 4 of them. And some of us are very natural in 1 or 2 of them, and the other ones are more weaker areas. So by me bringing you this awareness and information, I invite you to start to explore which of these archetypes can use some of your boosting. So this entire month inside of my year-long program, we are focusing on vision, clarity of vision, and creating a miraculous dream. So the first archetype that I want to talk to you about is, out of this 4, is visionary. So visionary is our God-given ability for us to have visions, to see the potential that is not quite here yet for ourselves, for our lives, for our own potential, as well as for the people that we're here to serve and bring healing and create shifts, transformation in their lives. So visionary, you can think of it as the archetype who has ability to see what isn't quite in this physical reality yet. But it's a superpower to be able to tap into your inner vision. And a really important part of this archetype is connection into your physical body. Because it's not the same as daydreaming. Being able to vision and create a miraculous dream, you have to stay in connection with your gut feelings in your belly, your heart's inspiration, and overall, how that feeling, whatever you're visioning, how that feels in your body. Because a lot of times what I see, I used to be one of those who would just leave this physical reality, physical body, and go into daydreams. And that didn't lead to bringing things into the earth, onto the earth, into the physical reality. It's just daydreaming. But the archetype, the power of the visionary as a superpower is ability to vision, see clearly what you're desiring for your own life, for your community life, as well as for the planet, and bringing that ability to see to people that you're meant to serve, or communities that you're meant to serve, your ideal people. And that, with your ability to see through any clutter and any confusion, and being able to inspire yourself. So everything that I'm sharing with you today is starting with you first, and then bringing that to people that you're meant to serve. So inspiring change and being able to clearly see what is possible beyond of your current reality. So that's a number one superpower, visionary. Being able to see further, and we did an exercises in my year-long program last week where we did this time travel, where we visited each other from like a time machine, visited each other from 3 years from now. And so imagine for yourself, all of you, what would you like to create in your life 3 years from now? How would you like your health to be? How would you like your relationships to be? Maybe it's a specific relationship with a loved one, or your family members, or your children, or your loved ones, even the ones that are not here in the physical reality, but maybe you want to manifest a lover or a soulmate, or deepen your relationships, deepen your collaborations, deepen your sense of connection with another or several members of your community. And another one in the visionary is, how can you imagine your contribution or your vocation or your purpose? What would that look like for you to fully unleash your purpose and be in your fullest expression as a healer, as a coach or mentor or a transformational guide? So just take a moment and maybe close your eyes even for a moment and just see in those areas of your life, how would you like to feel in your full vibrancy, full aliveness, in your relationships, in your vocation or soul's purpose. And in fourth area, in your money and time freedom, how would you like to feel and be in your life when you have absolute freedom of time and money? And success, when you know that you're fully actualized, your gifts are fully actualized in this lifetime. So that's the number one archetype and superpower of visionary. So you can take notes during or after this training. Just take a moment to really anchor that. Where are you on a scale from 1 to 5 on the visionary? Are you 5 would be you're very strong in it, or 1 is something that you can really strengthen. And I want to say that all of the superpowers, it's not something that you either have or don't have. All of them, all 4 of these, you can strengthen. The more you pay attention and the more you desire to strengthen this as your superpower, the more it will grow in you, and the more and more comfortable you will be as a visionary, as your number 1. That's not the first one, superpower. So let's look at the second superpower. The second superpower is nurturer. Your ability to nurture yourself. So again, we're starting with yourself. Ability to take care of yourself emotionally, take care of you physically, take care of your mental state, and being able to nurture, like being motherly towards yourself, and give yourself permission, for example, to take a nap when you're tired in the middle of the day, in the middle of the workday. Just take a moment to, or breathe for a few moments and allow yourself the space, or give yourself a hug, or talk, nurture, giving yourself the messages that are nurturing to yourself. So the superpower of nurturing, of a nurturer, a lot of the healers have. A lot of the healers are nurturers. That's why we came into our passion of being healers, because by nature we are nurturing. And a big power of a nurturer is your ability to connect with your inner child, the part of you that has a lot of emotions, the part of you that has a lot of needs, the part of you that wants all kinds of things. And being able to nurture and spend time with that part of you is a superpower. So just take a note. Where are you from 1 to 5 in this superpower as a nurturer? First, starting for yourself. How nurturing are you towards yourself? When you feel emotional, do you just take time and feel your emotions and give yourself permission to cry and ask for help, ask for someone to hold you? I was just at the Thai massage training, and there was an opportunity where there was a woman who came and she said, I just want you to hold me. And she just allowed herself, she didn't explain anything. She just walked in and said, can you just hold me? And I was holding her as she was sobbing in my hands. And that is the nurturer superpower, when you know how to ask to be nurtured as well as nurturing others. And it starts by being able to nurture yourself and your inner child, that part of you that is very tender, that has big emotions, that is very empathic, that can feel animals, that can feel nature, that can feel the suffering of the world. And that is your superpower, to be able to feel deeply and to have your heart very open to the world. But also in that superpower, being able to be nurturing towards yourself and nurturing others, being empathic towards others, offering words and touch and your presence that is safe. So the key for the nurturer superpower is creating a safe space for yourself to feel deeply, and the space for others to feel deeply, where there's no judgment, there's no shame in our big feelings, there's no shame in being vulnerable. So that is the superpower as a nurturer, that you can create safe containers for others to feel vulnerable. This is huge. And a lot of the healers have this superpower. So I want to take a moment. How are you on this superpower? So first I'm going to go over the superpower and then the weaknesses that is within each one of these superpowers. So the first one was the visionary, ability to see and imagine life beyond of your current reality and hold space for others to imagine their potential where it's not currently present, but seeing beyond current obstacles of what is possible for you, for the others, and for the planet. Visionary. Number one. The second one is nurturing, being able to hold safe space for yourself and for others to feel vulnerable. And now let's look at the third one. The third superpower is truth teller. And as a truth teller, your voice is your instrument. Your ability to say the truth, and a lot of times inconvenient truth, and to be able to express, first of all, to yourself, to be honest with yourself and tell the truth whenever there is a saboteur within yourself, or patterns of telling yourself all kinds of lies. I'm not good enough. I'm not capable. I don't know how. Others are better than me. So all of those, or I don't have enough money, or I don't have enough resources, or I don't have enough support. All of those limiting perspectives and beliefs. As a truth teller, you can, like a laser focus, cut through all of that bullshit. So your voice has ability to, no, that's not true. I know what's possible. I know who you are. You tell it to yourself, and then to the other. I know that you have a great potential to blossom and be the fullest expression of the divine. The greatest expression of love and peace and the truth of who you are. But just take a moment and breathe it in. What does that feel like to you when you tell the truth? And there's a visceral feeling in your body When you're speaking the words of truth, that's the words of wisdom, the words of what's possible, rather than what's not working or what's not possible. You focus on as a truth teller, you focus on the strengths that you see within yourself, and you focus on the potential that you see within yourself and others. And as a truth teller, you lovingly address opportunities to achieve the greatest potential and the greatest desires for yourself and for people that you might be working with. You really see what is, again, beyond the limitations, the limiting beliefs, the limiting, stagnant emotions. So you're able to cut through all of that. You're able to give drops. You can drop wisdom like a bomb, and then somebody, like when they hear, like there's a moment of awakening happen when you're able to drop the truth. Clear, crystal clear truth. And you're able to see for yourself and also share with people what's standing in their greatest potential, what's standing in their way. When you're able to pierce through the clutter with your words and with your truth. And through that, you create life-changing transformation by you seeing clearly and cutting through the BS. You are, as a truth teller, you're able to create long-term success and happiness for yourself and for people you're meant to serve and people you're serving. So take a moment and see, where are you on this superpower as a truth teller? How easy or difficult is it for you to tell the truth? A lot of people who have a difficulty with telling the truth fall into all kinds of patterns of people pleasing, trying to bend so you don't shake the norms. But as a truth teller, you're the shaker. You shake the reality. Wake up, people. And you do this to yourself every day. Wake up. There's no more time for you to stay in the complacency and mediocrity. You wake people up with your truth. So just take a moment between 1 and 5. Where are you on the truth-telling superpower? And the number 4, are you ready for it? The 4th superpower is a motivator. This is like a cheerleader. You're very purpose-driven, you're action-oriented, you're very passionate, and you love to motivate people. You love to say, like, no, you can do this. And you do this to yourself. You know, like a days when you just want to lay down and do nothing. You want to just take a nap and feel like, oh, I'm done with this. I'm done with my dream. And I have no energy to do anything. Why even bother? But then there's a motivator that kicks in inside of you and says, no, you can do this. And you just internally motivate yourself. You take a maybe cold plunge, you go for a jog, you go to the gym, and you say, like, no, I can do this. And you do this. This is your superpower with other people. When people are around you, they feel motivated, they feel energized, they feel like their obstacles start to melt away. You can also, as a motivator, stand in the fire with people and hold their highest intentions and their greatest potential. You don't shy away from inspiring people and motivating people to be their best. And you call people forth. You can come with me. You call people forth to live their best lives and shake out of any stagnant, limiting beliefs. And you love being the leader. You love being high vibration. You work on your own high vibrational states, and you pull people up. You bring people up to a higher states of vibrancy and energy. And that evokes excitement. People feel excited being around you. So where are you on the motivator from 1 to 5? Just put a number. Just trust whatever comes to you. For me personally, this probably is my weakest of all 4. Nurture, visionary are my top ones. Nurture probably is my very top one, 5, and visionary is the next one. And truth teller is very strong for me as well. But motivator, I'm working on it, on raising my own energy and motivating myself every day. For me, some practices that I do to motivate myself is physical activity, gym, workout. I just started working out with my husband in our garage, taking a cold plunge that really invigorates me. And also having coaches, investing in coaches and communities that uplift me and motivate me. So I'd love to hear, put in the comments, with these 4 superpowers. Again, I'll go over them. Number 1 is visionary. Your ability to see clearly beyond the current state, state of affairs and how you are internally, how the world is internally. You see beyond. You paint a picture. You're able to paint a picture of an enlightened society, of living in a beautiful home, having an incredible community, having vibrant health, having money and time freedom. You're able to feel it in your body, and it's very connected to how that feels energetically in your body. The second one is the nurturer. As a nurturer, love is your superpower. You're able to love people and nurture people and hold people in their darkest moments and not judge them. And people feel safe with you. People feel like they can just be themselves. There's no pretense. There is nothing to change. There is no need to shift or get rid of anything. They feel safe being as they are. And you feel the inner parts of you, the little children in you, feel safe to come out and play or cry or sob or be angry, whatever emotion there is. When you have that nurturing quality towards yourself and towards others, there's safety there. The third one is the truth teller. And there's a lot of edginess to the truth teller. And it also can come with a challenge of losing friendships or people turning their backs to you because you're so clear about what is real and what is not real. And you don't shy away from speaking your truth. And with that comes a lot of clarity, like your laser focus clarity. And you wake people up out of their slumber, out of mediocrity, out of despair, out of depression or anxiety. You just know you are an expression of love. You are the expression of divine. There's no more playing games. And the fourth superpower is motivator. As a motivator, you're able to uplift people, you're able to inspire people, there's a high vibe around you, and people feel it, and it's contagious. So let's do this game here. Put what is your strongest one, and what is the one that you want to nurture the most. I don't want to call it weakest. The one that you want to give your most of your attention, because the truth is we need all four. To be transformational leaders, we need all 4 superpowers. It's like a full package. It's a full package when you're able to nurture, where you're able to help people see beyond their current reality and have vision, clear vision, and be inspired about their vision. When you're able to tell the truth and cut through the bullshit, and when you're able to motivate people. All 4, to motivate to keep committing and recommitting and recommitting and recommitting to their dreams and their highest visions. I'd love to hear from you. What are your takeaways from today's call, from this training on 4 superpowers as an inspirational, transformational guides in our own lives and in the lives of others? How are you creating change in your own life, and how are you inspiring change in people around you, in your loved ones, in your community, in your clients, if you're working with clients? How are you bringing this 4 superpowers and bringing all 4 forward? Because that's when we are in our strength, full alignment as a divine conduit of source. So I'm here supporting you as a motivator, cheering you on that you can do this, we can do this together. And we're all waking up. We are waking up to our fullest potential and fullest expression as the goddesses that we are. I send you so much love and continue to shine your light.